What's the biggest difference last week with Puma and the progression that you guys have seen?
I mean, just the last couple of weeks, just being able to, us making plays, Puma throwing great balls, and, the last couple of weeks has been a result of, no drops. We hadn't dropped the ball and just making plays.
What's the next step? Coach mentioned you have to be more consistent.
We just got to be more consistent and, no negative plays, taking care of the football, things like that. So, I mean, it's just been, self-inflicted, some of the things that's happened the last couple of weeks. And, we just got to build on the positives and go from there.
What kind of things can you do as coaching staff? Is it in film or on the field, both, to
Both.
try to negate that kind of stuff?
It's just both, and instilling in them what we see out on the practice field. High level of execution. You hear coach, talking to us, talking to them. It's just the focus and the detail in your assignment. So and we've shown the last couple of weeks that at times it's there. We just got to improve on the things that we've done the last couple of weeks as an offense and be consistent.
What do you think you guys need to do differently to score points consistently early on in games?
Not so much differently. I mean, we just got to execute. It's it is executing, and we've been doing well on third downs, and it's just executing on first down, getting you a manageable second down or a manageable third down, and just being consistent in what we're doing. It boils down to just focus and concentration, and you've seen that over the last couple of weeks of us getting going.
Lonnie, just what Jalen was saying about not hitting 5 home runs, doing all those things, it sounds like guys are really trying not to press.
Yeah, I mean, it is, those first 6 games are over. I mean, obviously we'd all like to go back and play them over again, but, we got to build on what we've done offensively these last 2 weeks and prepare this week. They've been preparing. We've had good weeks of practice, and we need to have another good week of practice to go play Boston College.
I know it's easy to say, like, hey, guys, that's done, but, when you see a kid on Saturday who is pressing, how can you kind of turn them around in the moment?
I mean, it ain't so much turning them around, it's just like, relax. I mean, the plays that we're calling in the game, the plays that coach are calling in the game are the same plays that we've executed, and it's all you do in practice.
Is their defense, as Jalen said, a lot of their front four is really good?
I mean, they're good up front. They're a hard-nosed, rugged team. They've lost a couple guys on the back end, but they got some experience back there. There's 2 of the guys that we played since I've been here every year. Number 2 and 11 are good up front. They're just a hard-nosed, tough defense.
What is Tutu to take that next step? You mentioned a few weeks ago about him doing the right things, and it seems like it kind of all came together.
I mean, it's coming together for Tutu. He's made some great catches here lately. Just being consistent in routes. If anything, just working and to work his routes and coming off the ball with a great pad level and those things. But I mean, he's a kid that once he gets it, he can run with it.
Last year's game, VC was really struggling heading into this game, and they pulled out really in this 365 days since turned around. What are the biggest differences that you've seen in them?
Just watching the game against NC State this past week, they're just like they were last year. I mean, they play hard. They're not out of position. We got to go out and execute. They're coached very well. I mean, they do what they're coached to do defensively.
It seemed like there have been passes where you've got the pass completed, but maybe, like you said in the past, maybe the timing isn't 100%. Are you seeing something that can improve that can help you get it in stride, catch it in stride?
I mean, our job as receivers is to catch the ball wherever it is, Puma's thrown great balls, and we've caught them. Puma's thrown great balls, and we've dropped them. We just have to be consistent. I mean, and we've shown that these last 2 weeks, so we're going in the right direction.
When you have an offense that struggles to score early like this team has so many times so far this year, is there usually any kind of rhyme or reason that leads to them, struggling to execute early in a game?
No, I mean, if I had that answer, I'd sell it. The biggest thing that we're in control of is just how we come out and prepare, and come out with energy and play hard. And, at the fourth quarter, hopefully we're victorious.
Is there, do coaches try to change up their pregame speeches or anything to try to get them juiced up in a different way or something like that?
On Saturdays, if you're having to get them ready to play, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday practices. That's when the game is won and lost. During the week, and it's one of those things for us. On Saturday, we just got to go out and be consistent and execute and capitalize on some of the things that we've done these last 2 weeks and just put it together.
All right.